So now that we've gone over all your paperwork, what brings you here today?
Well, I recently lost my husband. Um, about 3 months ago, he got in a car accident and passed away. Um, we had been married for 3 years and dated prior to that. So most of my adult life was spent with him. And it was just so sudden and so unexpected, and I never expected to deal with anything like this. And so I don't even know like what's right and what's happening, and I'm having, I mean, when it initially happened, obviously just the shock of it and the overwhelming sense of like the loss of him was so hard, and I kind of just did what I knew to do. Like, I work at a small bakery, and I'm doing as many hours as they'll give me, like 30 to 35 a week. And I think that helps not only get my mind off of things, but also just financially too. That's one of the things now that the months are going by, I'm realizing I don't know how I'm going to take care of myself. I don't know, not just financially, but also emotionally. He was definitely like my source of support, almost single-handedly. Like, I didn't have a lot of family involvement or anything. I relied on him for a lot, and now I find myself not having anyone to rely on. In moments it gets really hard.
So without your husband as your rock and your main, well, your best friend, how are you feeling like you're coping with this?
I find myself really lonely. I don't feel like anyone understood me on the same level or even close to the same level as him. We did have a few friends that we connected with as a couple, and so they're of course reaching out to me to make sure I'm okay, and it's a nice gesture and everything, but I find it even more discouraging and to see them together. It's just really hard for me to see other couples, and I just don't know. My family doesn't live close, and so it's hard for me to reach out to them, and I just don't feel like anyone understands what I'm going through. To be so young and to lose the love of your life is something that I wouldn't ever wish upon anyone. It's been really, really difficult.
And something else I heard you say was you work at a bakery, but not full-time. So finance is another kind of struggle for you?
Definitely. And we had a little bit saved, and so I've been able to survive. And obviously that savings is going to run out, and I don't even make enough right now to meet the needs without a savings. And so that's something that, while I want to take time to go through the grieving process, I don't even know if I'm allowed to have that time because I have all these other obligations and responsibilities to life.
So how do you feel that you're coping with that aspect?
Not very well. I mean, I'm telling the bakery, I could do as many hours and I can do, and it is good to be there and to get my mind off of it, but I don't know, because he was the head of the household and he was always bringing in the most income, I never felt like it was something that I had to worry about, at least for, a really long time. Like, our plan was for me to work at a bakery and then have kids and be a stay-at-home mom, and now this is on me, and I'm sitting here with no real foundation to start a career other than baking, and I'm finding myself to be like really overwhelmed and really stressed, and it's just been really hard. Okay, Ruth, after talking with you, I think I'm getting an idea about what you're going through and the circumstances that you're in. Is there anything else that I haven't asked you that you want to share with me?
Well, I kind of touched on that I'm feeling pretty lonely, and I think that is just adding to the struggle of it, that I don't have anyone to support me through this. and I don't know where to go. I wasn't the best at making friends. It was John. I just kind of followed him, and now I don't have anyone to follow. So.
Okay. So to summarize, you're just here to help you deal with issues in a really healthy, productive way, and to go through the grieving process in a healthy way while still maintaining your life. And so that's something that we are going to be able to work on together. And I look forward to meeting with you and working on these things with you. And it was really nice to meet you today.
Thank you.